Hi there, Paul Airy here from Hughes Kettner Artist Program. I'm here with Scott Appleton, who is Alex Lifeson's guitar tech. Now, of course, we've been with Alex for a long time, and you know he plays the Triumph, and I think we know exactly what the Triumph does. But I'm very happy to say that Alex has also started using the Hughes Kettner chord blade. So we're going to talk with Scott now to find out just why he's done that and what help it gives Alex as a musician.
Well, the chord blade, obviously a great sounding amplifier first off, but the flexibility of being able to use the USB key to change programs between amp pads is just an amazingly nice feature for not only Alex but myself as well. Should I have to change patches with another amplifier, it's I don't have to pull out MIDI cables and get a manual out. I just basically plug the USB key in, pop it in the other amp, and I'm ready to go. It makes it very easy.
Okay, and what percentage of the songs do you think he uses just the chord blade on, or he swaps between the Triumph and the chord blade? Because I know the Triumph is his main instrument, or as far as we know, his main amp.
Yeah, Triumph is obviously the main amp. The chord blade probably comes in maybe about 25% of the show, and it's always an additional thing. So it's kind of like, for Alex, it's kind of like having another guitar player on stage with him. It adds another tonal layer to his sound, and kind of gives it just another bigger texture to add in.
Well, that's great. And does that also mean that in the heavier numbers he uses the chord blade a lot more because of that deep bottom end you get on it?
Actually, yeah, on the new tunes he really kicks it in a lot. It really gives a nice low end to everything, so it really works very, very well.
Would one of those be called Caravan?
Yes, as a matter of fact it would be. So.
Just showing the guys that I actually know something about the new album.
And BU2B. So.
Yeah. What about the way the whole stage setup is? So that you obviously don't have all the amps over there, do you?
No, actually all of our amplifiers are actually located right here in Guitar World. The Triumphs and the chord blade all go through a Palmer speaker simulator. There's no microphones on stage anywhere for Alex's guitar rig, so then we run that out via speaker cables into the amps on stage.
Okay, and when you put the little babies to sleep at night, I should imagine that's quite a lot of work.
It's not so bad. It's not as much problem as you think it would be. There's an awful lot of stuff going on back there, but my portion of it isn't too bad. So.
Oh, good. I was just thinking about the steampunk amps over there, which look like the most incredible amps you've ever seen, but they look like they have to be very carefully looked after.
They are. They obviously, they ride in their own little cases. Actually, they're not that little. They're quite large. But yeah, they are. They're definitely. There's a lot that goes on as far as. Different effects on those amps and things that you see visually. So there's a lot of things that need to be dismantled before we actually put them away for the evening. So.
And are there speakers inside the cab as well, or is that just for show?
No, there's actually Hughes Kettner 212 cabinets inside each one of those, so they are actually functioning amps. So.
That's great. So, are you happy with this setup?
Oh, I'm more than happy. This is a fun setup. This is a really fun setup. I mean, I get to play with toys like this, and then I get to play with toys like that every day. So, I got the world's biggest toy box right here. It's fantastic. So.
Well, Scott, it's been very nice to meet you. Thank you. And we wish you every success on the tour. And thank you very much that you look after our amps for Alex. It's a real pleasure for us, and we're very proud. Thank you.